Welcome to another episode of the channel. In this episode, we will honor the 2022 Women's Influence Award winner, Renee Ricciotti. She is the National Safety and Industrial Channel Director from the 3M Safety and Industrial Business Group. The Women's Influence Award honors an individual from an ISA member company for their commitment to advancing the development and influence of women in the industrial supply channel. Let's get started. ISA President Brendan Breen and I had the opportunity to travel to 3M in St. Paul, Minnesota to make the presentation to Renee. We made the presentation during the 3M SIBG Virtual Q3 Employee Town Hall.
ISA, the Industrial Supply Association, is a critical partner of ours, and they work in the industry to make sure that manufacturers and industrial channel partners are really working together to make the most of our marketplace, and we're working smoothly from a standpoint of how we address the market, make the most of our opportunities, and also for our organizations to drive education, awareness, and process that really works. Brendan Breen is here. Brendan is the president of ISA, Industrial Supply Association. We also have Donna Benner, and Donna is the vice president of the Industrial Supply Association, and they are going to present an award to one of our very own, which I'm very excited about, but I won't steal their thunder. I'll hand it over to them, and thank you very much for being with us, and please.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, Brendan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you.
All right.
We are thrilled to be here. 3M has been a critical part of the story of ISA for so long. Prior to Larry serving on our board, Jim Fall was on our board, and serving on many of our committees have been other 3Mers as well. So pretty much everything that we do, 3M is a champion for. So a genuine thank you to everyone here at 3M for supporting ISA, your trade association. But I am not the person who's going to be presenting the award today, so I'd like to introduce Donna Benner, our Vice President of Operations, to introduce the award.
Okay. Thank you, Brendan, and thank you, Eric, for having us here today. We really do appreciate it. So every year, ISA honors an individual for their commitment to developing and advancing women in the industrial supply channel. And we honor this person by giving them the Women's Influence Award. We have nominations throughout the year. Any individual from a member company can nominate someone for this award. So today we are here to honor one of your own 3Mers for this award. So this leader is an influential member of your women's resource group here at 3M. This leader is also, or has been, and continues to be a volunteer with the ISA Women in Industry Network. She spends hours and hours working to make sure that our network is good for everyone. And she has also done a lot of mentoring with women in the channel, and not only women, but she does a lot of mentoring with others throughout the channel as well. So it is our pleasure to honor Renee Ricciotti for this year's Women's Influence Award.
Congratulations.
Okay, so I am overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive the Women Influence Award. Thank you all for being here in person and virtually this afternoon to celebrate this with me. I am so honored to have my passion recognized by ISA. It means so much to me that the inclusive work that I'm so passionate about actually resonates with others. This accomplishment is not something I did alone, and there are so many others that deserve to share in this award. So I would like to thank some people here, my male and female mentors, the industrial supporters that I've had, the frontline mentees, and especially my family, my parents, my husband, my daughter, and that includes my 3M family, again, here in person and virtually. Last but not least, thank you to ISA, especially Donna Benner, celebrating 30 years, as Eric shared with us earlier, for offering the recognition in women in industrial just like me. I hope this recognition of my work can serve as an inspiration to others. And remember, if my work can make a difference, I know you can make a difference too. I am humbled and also know that there will be positive change that will be continued for many years to come. Again, thank you, ISA. Thank you to 3M.
After the official presentation, we had an opportunity to sit down with Renee and talk more about her journey, along with some of the ups and downs.
I started 28 years ago in the industrial market as a sales rep for 3M, and I owe it all to a wonderful man, John Brick, who was my supervisor. And really, he treated me no different than the other team members. I was the only female. Again, not surprising 28 years ago in the industrial market, but we've come a long ways. And I do owe that foundation that my manager created because, again, one team, one goal. I was right there with everybody else. And it was challenging. And so with 3M creating that community that I did need, it got me through those challenges. And what's passionate for me is paying forward. So anything I can do to help women thinking about entering the industrial markets, or the women that are industrial, I love to, again, mentor them, create that community for channel or the end users, again, for women being in the industrial markets. I am truly blessed. 3M has the resources, and I joined the WLF Women Leaders Forum in 2005. Again, a younger person in my career, but I had that community. Super thankful for the opportunity that 3M gave me, but really the resources are there. I know with channel or with even the end user, the resources may not be there. So myself and my fellow women leaders in industrial, we want to create that community, create that safe place, that learning environment for women in industrial. Again, just to relax, just to find out more and trade some stories because that's what it takes. It takes a village, it takes that community to help each other to be stronger as a community. And again, 3M has the resources. The 3M leadership over the years has invested, and I'm a product of that investment. So whatever I can do to pay forward.
I remember a number of years ago when the Women's Leadership Forum was first created and rallied a lot of the female leadership across the company on the path of advancing female leadership at all levels of the company through a variety of means in all functions, all capacities, and how that has grown and continued to strengthen over the years. And it led actually to the way of the other ERNs, the employee resource networks that have focused on other areas of diversity, equity, and inclusion, whether it was African American, Hispanic, US minority, veterans. And I think we need leaders such as Renee to step forward and carry that on.
The Women's Leadership Forum has created a buzz, an incredible amount of energy for the women in 3M, especially in industrial. And at the beginning, the energy was more nervous because we weren't quite sure where we were going. We were building that foundation. Now that we get to celebrate a milestone with WLF, again, a lot more participation. I pioneered that as being the first female in management at the time, but I did it. And with that, I looked to other women in the industry, again, not many, but we created that bond because we had the common thread of how do I do it all? How do I become a successful leader within the organization that you're in? But how am I a successful spouse, a successful parent? And again, success is defined in many different ways, but for me personally, that community helped me at times when I questioned myself, questioned my sanity, questioned, possibly my dedication. But that community allowed me to, again, go into that safe place and reminded me to never, never give up, which I never did. But again, I had to lean on, and that's what I would like to do now and at the end of my career, but even after my career, to pay forward to the women, again, that are going to be involved and working in the industrial industry. So whether it's 3M or other channel partners are recruiting women for their organization, Again, it's a call and it's an email, but it's something that I challenge all of us to take the time to have those conversations with young, especially young women thinking about the industrial industry, because once they hear from us, you hear my passion. And again, I'm going to be transparent. It wasn't perfect. There were some challenges, but we're here to hold each other up. Again, we're all competitive, so sometimes we compete against each other, but we have to take a step back and help each other stand up strong. And that's truly by an email, by a phone call, but that does absolutely help that recruiting process.
This is a great example about how 3M can make and have a voice with phenomenal leaders like Renee and the team of folks around Renee that win every day for 3M, for our channel partners, and ultimately for those end users. And this is an example of how doing it the right way, the best way, the 3M way every day can bring outstanding, incredible results that can be recognized by the marketplace. Renee and 3M, you're doing it right. Keep doing it. Be an influencer. Lead us forward. And so to that, Renee, thank you. We are all inspired by you.
In addition to her support for women, Renee is an advocate of mentorship at 3M and all individuals in the channel.
As a 3Mer, we value the mentorship program. And again, we can't take for granted that there are many people that volunteer to be a mentor. But I tell you, or I challenge everyone out there to absolutely involve yourself, volunteer to be a mentor, because not only have I grown as a mentor, but that's because I've grown due to the mentee.
Renee, congratulations on winning the 2022 ISA Women's Influence Award. You are such an inspiration. Your commitment to women's advocacy and development goes beyond your organization and the ISA Women in Industry Network, which, by the way, I'm so grateful. You are such an enthusiastic and engaged volunteer. I'm just so proud to be proud to know you, and so excited that you received this award. It's so well deserved, Renee.
Renee, I'm very pleased to congratulate you on receiving ISA's 2022 Women's Influence Award. I've had the pleasure of working with you over the past few years as part of ISA's Women in Industry Network. It is through this that I have continued to see your unwavering passion for the development of women within our industry. You're a role model not only within your own company, 3M, but across our entire segment. Congratulations, Renee, on receiving this very distinguished award.
Congratulations, Renee. I feel so honored to know and to work with you. You really are so deserving of this award for so many reasons, but you set a very high bar for the rest of the women based on your work ethic and your dedication to your work. You always show up prepared for a meeting, and you always follow through with what you say you're going to do. I am not only proud to work together, but proud to have you as my friend. I also admire your advocacy for the women within 3M, and it really does spill out to the rest of our industry, and it reminds me as a leader that I have more to do within my own company. Congratulations, my friends.
I am so honored that, again, the ISA has recognized women's influencers, which I am proud to be called one as of today. I'm speechless, which is hard for me, as many that know me inside and outside of 3M. But again, for myself personally, it reminds of all the hard work, of all the extra hours are not pointless. They are valued to the company that I work for. They're valued to the ISA organization. They're valued to the women's communities that I belong to. And that, to me, is why I'm so honored and blessed to be part of the ISA Women's Organization.
Congratulations to Renee, and a big thank you to Eric Getty and 3M for allowing ISA to visit their corporate headquarters to record this edition of the channel.